That's water.
How is it?
It's
How's
good water.
your canned water?
It's good.
I'm gonna fucking Kurt. Remind me to fix these fucking mic stands, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, you better get
it's
on
been
that.
an issue, and I like to procrastinate.
I mean, there's only tape on it to remind you.
That's just so. So these were actually from like my light show. So we would mark all our own stuff.
That's smart.
So it's like, well, DMX, XLR, they all look the same on a stage in the dark. So it's like, I put these little bits of tape on there, and then when we started doing the pod, I was like, man, I need those long cables because these go all the way over to Kurt's computer around the room.
Oh, nice.
So these are like 50 feet.
Nice.
What's up, dude?
Well, I'm here.
Where do we start? Do you want to go back in time first, or do we?
If you want to go back in time, that's cool.
Let's go back in time.
So,
when'd you start playing guitar?
When I was 13. It's 33 years ago.
33 years ago.
Yeah.
So like what, 88?
No, it was 1990.
Damn.
Yeah. 1990. So, yeah, because basically I grew up and had to share a room with my older brother, so I got an early start to metal. And like
he was a metalhead?
Oh, yeah. Like, I remember he brought home, or he ordered it through the mail, Metallica's demo tape, No White Tail Leather. So, then from there, of course, he's always listening to Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin.
Sure. The hits.
Yeah. And then, of course, Ozzy. And then, but yeah, I started getting more into thrash metal. So,
Pantera, Metallica.
Yeah. Anthrax.
Slayer.
Yeah, Slayer's a given. So
Slayer's a given.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
If you're in the metal and you don't like Slayer, I'm deeply concerned about you. Because, I mean, kind of like the godfathers of riffs.
They do be riffing.
Yeah.
They riff like fuck crazy. Are they still playing?
No, they retired a couple of years ago.
Okay.
After Hanneman died, they got Gary Holt to fill in for him.
Yeah.
And so
I saw him a couple times live.
Yeah, I saw him with Hanneman and I saw him with Holt.
Them and Morbid Angel? Were you at that one?
Yeah.
At the riverfront? Yeah.
With the Pit of Death?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, I mean, imagine, if you will, at Riverfront Park, if you've ever been there, you see Morbid Angel kick off a show. But wait, there's more. You have Scrape and Static X.
That's right. Damn. Good.
So it was a mixed bill.
Shit,
it was a really good mixed bill.
Yeah.
And then Slayer comes out. It was just like, I mean, the blood was flowing in the pit that day.
I should have known that because I just found my ticket that I had signed by Static X.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if what to do with it. It's just kind of there, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should throw this away or not. I know.
Frame it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But now everything's condensed into like boxes. I don't have a lot of my stuff up. I don't have a place anymore. I don't have like a shed where we jam or anything anymore. So it's kind of like, what do I do with all this shit now?
Yeah.
I don't got no kids to leave it to.
Oh, that's what I've been doing with all my stuff.
Just give it to your kid.
Yeah, my son.
Here, you take it.
He's got an amazing guitar pick collection now. So
you started listening to music with your brother.
Yep.
And he plays guitar?
He tried to.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, my brother has no rhythm. And he tried, but...
Poor bastard.
So, I pick up his guitar, and I start playing.
Mm-hmm.
And... Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
First thing I did was just some high school stuff. And I played with, like, guys that were, like, 21 plus. So there's, like, 13 and 14-year-old me playing with a bunch of drunk guys.
Uh-huh.
We never left the living room. Never. And I just got tired of it, so I just kind of started my own band. And that band was called Broken. We did like 2 shows at Vino's.
Uh-huh.
And then we fired the vocalist rhythm guitarist.
After 2 shows?
Yeah. And
listen, Dale.
Yeah.
I know it's only been 2 shows, man, but fuck you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He wanted to be more theatrical than to actually play a fucking instrument. So.
Yes, me.
Yeah. No, you're way better than him. So
I'm a very theatrical person. I think about theatrics Probably too much.
you can actually play while you're doing it.
That's fair.
That's the problem.
I
this
do
guy
do that.
had.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to play if you're gonna showboat. So
fair. You know what? Good point.
yeah. And
that's like the guy who has the car that looks good but has like a 4-cylinder engine that does nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you remember the old kit cars?
Oh yeah.
People put a Volkswagen engine in them.
It's a Dodge Viper. It's got a Honda Civic engine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, in that band, we that's where we found Greg, who eventually, like Greg, Heather, and myself, we started Fallen Empire.
Oh, okay.
And so that was 95, 96.
God dang.
Yeah. And so
that band was around that long, huh?
Yeah.
Are y'all still cooking? Did I see that? Are y'all about to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do we're gonna do a few limited shows next year.
Cool.
I'm writing some new material for it, but actually gonna have my son on the drums, of course my wife on bass.
Right.
And then we've talked to my brother-in-law, Paige from Boar, and sister-in-law, who is our original keyboardist at Fallen Empire. So we're gonna be a family black metal band.
There you go.
We're gonna do, just limited shows because we have to bounce it around Pantheon and Boar schedule and all the other stuff we have going on.
The Partridge Family of Death.
Yes. It's gonna be hilarious. So.
Dude, just recreate one of their artworks, but put skulls and shit in there.
Yeah,
with some
just like do the full course paint.
Yeah.
Have like upside down crosses everywhere.
But just like a pastel blue background.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah. Instead of Jesus, well, you have Jesus marked out with blood. Nobody loves you. So,
yo, that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, hey, we just call this a think tank. So, now I can remember that.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
But yeah, so we did that, and then I ended up joining Epic Fun Light out in Memphis.
What's that? Is that a band?
Yeah, black metal band.
Okay.
Some people pronounce it Epoch, but you can pronounce it Epic. And was with them for a while. Recorded the third album with them.
Were you in both at the same time, or just?
I was for a little bit.
Because I remember Fallen Empire. When did y'all? Was it Call It Quits, hiatus? I don't know.
It was around 2002.
Okay.
And
because I played some shows with y'all.
Yeah.
Many moons ago.
And then we do like some kind of reunion stuff every now and then.
Okay.
And then
maybe that's what I remember.
But then Epic, it just got so busy touring and schedules and stuff. And so I did that for about almost 10 years, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
tour all over or just America?
Just America.
Just America?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Because I know that black metal shit overseas is like
huge.
That's what it is. I mean, it's everything.
Yeah. So, but we would tour of God to Throne and stuff like that. So
those band names are wild.
I know. Bunch of Dutch black and death metalers.
Yeah.
Don't ever try to outdrink a European. You won't win.
I won't. I can't outdrink a fucking toddler at this point. My tolerance is so low.
Yeah. I'd probably get drunk off a non-alcoholic beer because I'd
just smell it.
Yeah, I haven't drank in a year, so it's like.
How long?
A year.
Killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Congrats.
Thank you. I was getting pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
you enjoying sober life?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have a lot more money to do stuff.
Amen.
Yeah, my drink. A 30
it was getting that bad where it was affecting the income and all that.
Oh, severely.
Yeah.
So I have to do extra jobs just to make sure I had beer that day.
Fuck.
So.
Oh, if I work 2 extra hours a day, that's my beer money for the day.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're putting it in
when you're adding it into your daily budget.
Your budget. Yeah.
Yeah, not your weekly budget, your daily budget. That's what I was doing. So
that was a big one that helped me quit smoking when I was like, that's $20 a day.
Yeah.
A day. Because I was getting close to 2 packs. Plus, the wife smoked too. And it was just like, dude, we're spending $20, $30 just in cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
It is. But anyways, back on track. I did Epic. Oh, and I did like some session work for a band called Black Blood Division, which is another black metal band.
That's cool.
And
did you live in Memphis when you were in that other band?
No, I was back and forth a lot.
Damn.
So
I mean, it's not that far, but still.
Oh, I could drive that. I could drive to Memphis in my sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so
I mean, literally just stick a stick in the fucking thing and go straight for 200 miles. It's not.
Yeah, there's not much variation in that drive. You just have to worry about the truckers.
Truckers and the cops.
Yeah.
Fucking everywhere. Don't be in the left lane, dude.
Oh, no. They will fuck you up.
Oh, I saw you were in the left lane. I mean, it's a fucking road, dude. Fuck, what the shit?
Yeah, because the right lane's all for 200 fucking miles.
Because it's the only lane they'll let people be in. We're saving that one.
Yeah. That one's for special people.
Passing. So if I'm speeding, I can be in the left lane. Yes. Don't speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Too many rules, man.
But yeah, after I did that, I just kind of like took a break from music altogether. And I mean, well, that was during my opiate addiction, so.
As one does.
Yeah, it comes along with the business, but not really.
What opiates were we choosing?
It was mainly like pills.
Pills?
Yeah.
Were you part of the fucking epidemic with the pharmacies over fucking prescribing like Oxycontin and shit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I overdosed twice, so.
How'd you get hooked on that shit? Car crash or something simple and then it turns into a nightmare?
Well, I had a back injury from when I was in the military, and it just kept getting worse, and so they sent me to a pain clinic, which just pretty much a pill mill.
Yeah.
And so I battled with that off and on for about 7 years, and so
damn,
yeah, I'm alive.
You're here. Fuck it, we're doing it. Then is that where the booze came in?
Yeah, I traded one bad habit for another. And what was crazy was I didn't really get too bad off on the booze, and until I started like playing again, because it's everywhere.
And it's free.
Yeah. And then you got people like, oh, he's fun to get drunk with. Let's get him drunk. And yeah,
party animal.
Yeah.
And then older you get, dude, it's harder and harder. The next day is like
hell. So, but I'd wake up the next day and I would take a shot of Jaeger
to
feel better.
Fucking God.
And then
just
go
to
about my
calm
day.
to
calm down,
body jitters. Yeah. Slow the vibrations a little bit.
Yeah.
Woo.
So, but yeah, so I finally got off all that.
So was Pantheon your baby then? You just were like, I need to get back into music. Let's do it.
Yeah. And so, formed Pantheon and been going ever since.
Baker. Love Baker, man.
Cool dude.
Went to high school with him.
I saw a picture of Baker, young Baker, and I was like, where's his beard?
With the Jinko jeans. Oh, the short hair?
Yes. I'm like,
yeah.
I was like,
that kid used to come to my house and fucking try to throw guitars upside down because no one had a left-handed guitar.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, baby face like a motherfucker too.
Babyface Baker. So, but yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't see a picture of him without his beard on until recently, and I was like, what?
Was it the one where it's at school? Is it at school? There's one that he constantly is like. It's like a reminder post, and I'm like, God damn. I
think so.
Yeah, that kid he's with, I think, is Jeremy too, and it's such a good photo. I love that photo.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of because, we got Baker on board, and then Buzzy Lascal from Tangled and Run, and originally we had Donnie Larkin on drums, but we let him go earlier this year. So.
Oh, that's right.
And
was your kid doing it?
Yeah, my son, Samuth.
Samuth.
Yeah, that's his real name.
It's a hell of a name.
I know.
That's awesome.
Named after a
It's
black
like
metal
Sam
guitarist.
and Mammoth.
Well, like the guitar player from the lead guitarist from Emperor. His name's Samuth.
Samuth?
Yeah. So I named him after.
That's pretty rare. I mean, as far as kids' names goes, that's a good one.
Yeah. And
how old is he?
He'll be 17 in 2 weeks.
Dang, kid can't even drink yet.
I know.
That's a bummer.
He doesn't even want to drink after seeing me. I drank,
fair.
So.
You know what? I forgot who I was talking to for a second. That's fine.
Yeah, because he's the one that gave me my intervention. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, I poured out everything I had that night and touched it since.
Just like that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So, damn near killed me.
Well.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to just quit cold turkey with booze, I don't think.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll be fine.
Did you get some sort of flu or something?
No, I had what was called alcoholic psychosis withdrawal. And I had a couple of really bad seizures. So,
whoa.
Yeah. So if you are an alcoholic, go to rehab.
So they can wean you down instead of, damn, seizures.
It almost killed me, so.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It was scary.
I've heard it's pretty bad, but.
Yeah.
Damn.
But, I had a really good AA sponsor to help me out.
That's cool.
So.
Those are important for sure.
Yeah.
And you still going to meetings and stuff?
Not so much lately because I've been doing really well.
Yeah.
But I have talked to other alcoholics and helped them.
Fuck yeah.
So.
That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Like keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going. And, don't be afraid to go to meetings. I mean, some of those guys talk about religion, all that bullshit, but.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, this is me.
Whatever it takes, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
If that's what you want, cool.
Yeah.
But.
I'm kind of like you, though. I trade one vice for another. Like, quit smoking, started eating more. Got fat. Now I'm like, damn, now I got to quit eating. Now what? I'm trying to.
You have to get over those Sergey and hit the gym.
I'm trying to train my brain into being like, just wake up an hour early and just run around your backyard. Just start there. I got a decent sized backyard, so it's like I could run in circles around my backyard. Huh? Yeah, with Odin.
Yeah.
My dog, he would fucking love that shit.
Yeah, just
he'd be like, "Why are you on the ground suffering?" Licking me in the face while I breathe out.
Just tie a hot dog to the tail of the dog and chase him.
Oh no, dude. He's big and agile, and he will get that hot dog. That's his favorite snack.
Oh.
You can't even get that word out of your mouth in our house. Like, if we want to have chili dogs, we have to watch how we say it. He's big enough. He can just get, like, our counters are taller than normal. I built them up because I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
And he can just put his paws and just look and just grab shit from the middle of it.
Oh,
He's a big boy.
I have a Dutch Shepherd, and
he's a shepherd, too.
She will... If she can't reach it, she'll lob that neck over.
That's it.
And they're like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
And they know how to use that snout to their advantage, too.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking things, dude. They're so smart.
Yeah. But the funniest thing is, she's like a bull in a china closet, but we have a kitten that we're fostering right now. Gentle as can be.
Oh, yeah. They know.
Yeah.
They know stuff.
Yeah, they love kittens.
It's yours like mine. Once Odin learns a thing, he can't unlearn it. Yeah. There's no. If he doesn't want the thing to happen, like we used to keep him in the laundry room because he just like, he'll pee in the house here and there. But I mean, we're gone for 10 hours a day, so I get it. I was like, well, at least we'll keep it confined to this room.
Yeah.
He figured out how to open the gate.
Uh-huh.
And then one day I was just leaving and I heard, and he comes walking around the thing. And I'm like, God damn it. So I just went and took the gate off. I was like, we're fucked. He knows.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Kennel training is your friend.
Yeah, that's 10 hours. I don't want him in there for 10 hours.
Yeah, because, I mean, I just kennel mine up overnight.
He has a spot. And I know it's his spot. And I know he sits there all fucking day. because our couch is starting to
Have the indention?
form.
Yeah.
Like, no shit. Like, I can see where his mouth sits, and he just stares out the fucking window, probably looking for squirrels for 8 hours a day.
It's like, yep, there's one.
Dude, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that damn dog too much.
I mean, dogs are awesome. So.
I love him. It makes me angry how much I love him. Because I'm like, you're going to die. And I'm going to be so fucking mad because I love you so much. I just want to peel your face, you stupid fucking dog.
Have like do like the old school, like, you know, you can skin him, have his head over your head, you know, wear him.
I just turn him into a coat.
Yeah, just turn him into a coat.
I'll never leave you.
You'll always be with me forever.
I just walk off in the woods. Just turn into a fucking bear, man.
Oh, man, you can be like a skinwalker.
Yeah, dude.
Freak some people out.
Oh, shit.
But, let's see, where was I?
I don't even know. We were at Pantheon, but we can jump around. It doesn't matter. But, I like stories.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of stories. So
I can share away.
I
know there's got to be some old road hits, some fucking crazy. I know you've seen some wild shit at some venues, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Wild things just kind of used to happen back then.
Back in the 90s, we used to play a game called Freeway Food Fight. Because we'd have a caravan of people. And what you do is, Freeway Food Fight, you get packages of cheap hot dogs, Twinkies, whatever that will stick to a fucking windshield. And I tell you what, we were coming back from Milwaukee, and hot dog hit the windshield and stuck. It was just like, bah! And it was the funniest goddamn thing. You know, you can't do that now. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, they get in trouble for sure.
Yeah, but...
Or someone will film you and put you on the internet and you'll get a ticket anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like, you know, like in Texas, throwing a gross chili dog bought from a truck stop out and just seeing it splatter on the windshield. It's like chili everywhere.
Freeway food.
You're like, ah! You never know what was going to fly at you. It was like one of your friends was in front of your vehicle.
I love that.
So that was a great time.
I love that. That's fucking awesome. I love that. We did that with a measuring tape.
Jesus.
We were on our way to the movie, so on 4:30, we got super close, and two friends hung out the window. Well, I hung out the window, and my buddy was in the other car, and Brandon, and he grabbed the end of the tape, and the cars drove apart. And we saw how far we could get the measuring tape across 430. We made it all the lanes, but then it ripped out of his hand, and I'm left holding the device. I'm like, oh fuck, because like if the tire gets it,
yeah.
So I'm trying to like pull it and reel it. I'm scared as hell because like if it catches, it's gonna definitely cut my fucking finger off.
Yeah.
You know. Oh shit, and then fucking finally, I just threw the whole thing out the window.
I was like, bro, we were playing with food. You're playing with tools.
Yeah. We didn't know. Do you know how it is? You're young.
We didn't know.
You're just like, you know what would be a cool idea if we take this tape measure and we're driving. This just wasn't planned. I just thought, and so now we're pointing at them like, hey, and I pull out the tape measure. Yeah, duh. It's amazing how you can communicate stupidity from across the fucking highway.
Well, it's like my friend in high school whose mom bought him his first car. She got him a Ford Festiva. And he hated that car so much. And there used to be a railroad crossing.
All my friends are going to think I listen to disco, Mom.
Oh, man. We actually, we would pick up his car and move it.
Oh, yeah.
A group of us. And
was it an 80s model?
Early 90s model.
Early 90s? Box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny. And he hated that vehicle so much. She's like, well, you know, if something happens to it, if it breaks down or whatever, we'll get you a truck, because he wanted a truck. We jumped the railroad tracks in that thing and bottomed it the fuck out. And we kept
Dukes of Hazzard style.
Yeah, we kept doing it until like it was just so busted, it couldn't do it no more. And they had to call like somebody to have it towed. And he's like, I don't know what happened, Mom.
I was just going down the road. I didn't see the tracks. I promise.
Yeah. After jumping the tracks 5 times, this thing. Amazing that it did it that many times.
Oh, it's never It's never the fucking one you want it to happen, right?
Yeah.
It's always when you don't need it to happen. We tried to blow up a buddy of mine's truck. Thing was on its last leg. We go out to a fucking, road somewhere. We just like gun it, burnouts, just kill this thing. Nothing. That truck ran for another 2 years, and we tried to explode it. It never works the way you want it to.
No, it never does. So, let's see, what's some other good ones?
I don't know. Freeway food fight's pretty fucking epic.
Well, I declared the Civil War back on when I was in Idaho on sort of epic because I was blackout drunk.
Uh-huh.
And that was the show. We pulled God the Throne, the rest of the tour package. Promoter ran off with the money. Venue owner didn't even know there was supposed to be a show.
Oh my God.
And so what we did was we had like just a parking lot party. Because there's a bunch of people there, set up all of our merch, had stereos going, hung out with everybody that came to the show.
Y'all didn't even get to play.
No. But people brought like cases of booze, and one guy brought like I think it was like something like 30 chicken burritos.
Fuck
in a trash bag full of tortilla chips and like
What
a
the
5-gallon bucket of salsa.
He worked at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to feed all you guys. We didn't care. It was like free food. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll eat chips out of a bag.
Yeah. And that was the show, or not the show. That was when I introduced God the Throne to, what was that beer that was high? It was cheap. It was
Red Dog? Mad Dog?
No, not Red Dog.
Red Dog.
But anyways, it was like a high octane cheap beer.
Yeah.
And
there's so many. Oh no, God.
No. Oh God. But
whoa.
And so
that's a devil's nectar right there.
Yeah, it is.
God, Frio is the worst.
Like when it's $1 a can,
Dude,
it's expired.
Yeah.
You drink it anyway. Yeah.
Camo was another one.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember Camo.
Yeah, I remember Camo.
Ooh, like $3 for a deuce, and that shit was like 11%.
Yeah, it was just like you choke it down. Like, I'm gonna get drunk.
Gonna get some Steel Reserve and go hang out at my buddy's house. You are 100% hanging out in a shed.
Yeah,
that has a dirt floor.
Yes, because you will not be allowed.
That's right.
Anywhere after drinking that.
That's right.
I mean, you get the rot gut. You're like farting and shitting yourself.
Yeah,
you're just like, oh God.
The amount of fucking nights I've spent in dirt floor sheds just riffing fucking guitar, shredding, dude, just fucking, with your buddies. He's like, check this riff out, and you're blackout fucking drunk.
Yeah.
You wake up on a fucking thing. Shout out to Jared's house, man.
But we got a bright idea because they had this historic downtown district, beautiful little main street. These people take us to this old bar, had the old West style doors and all that.
Hell yeah.
Buying us drinks. Should not have been buying me drinks.
No.
Bartender finally was like, this guy's got to go. Point at me. Because I was just in there.
And that's back then.
Yeah, I was just raising hell. And so as my bandmates are taking me back to the band to pass out, I had to piss. And I just stood in the middle of Main Street in Boise, Idaho, and pissed.
Just pissing.
Yeah. And these people walked by. I was like, you can't do that. I was like, fuck you. I'm from the South. We do what we want. Civil War's back on. They're like, we weren't part of the Civil War. I'm like, we are now.
Just fucking drunk as shit, pissing in the street. There's no way those people forgot that. You remember that time that guy was blackout drunk, pissing in the road, talking about Civil War?
Yeah. Why? I don't even know. I just had to
Doesn't matter. Booze brain.
But yeah. And then next time I remember I woke up in Spokane, Washington.
That's tour, ain't it grand?
Yeah, like
on the floor of a van.
Yeah, I was in what we called it the coffin because between the seats.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You couldn't move your arms, just like
yep.
And actually, I woke up in Wyoming freaking out, screaming because I thought I was buried alive. I was like,
How many people were in the fucking van? Would y'all have a smaller van?
We had 5 people plus the equipment.
Oh, in the no trailer.
Yeah,
Okay.
no trailer. It was a rental, and they wouldn't let us put a trailer on it. So
that a bitch. That's when you just go, okay, just do it. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Go buy a hitch, hook it up, like bolt the fucking thing on.
But
fuck,
yeah.
nowadays, man, fucking renting a van. We were looking at it the other day. You might as well just get on Craigslist and spend $2,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Even if it lasts one tour, it'll be cheaper.
Yeah, because what was it, like a $1,500 a week?
A week?
Yeah.
A fucking week?
For a week. It's like, we don't even make $1,500 a week.
Who the fuck is renting that? Like, that's event shit. You know, when they're like just spending $1 million on something.
Oh yeah, when they got stupid money just to blow.
When there's just like this cavalcade of cash that you can just be like, yeah, well, we're gonna need 4 vans and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely, because like even renting a U-Haul is not really cheap anymore.
It's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
because there's like only $30 plus all this other shit we're not gonna list off.
Yeah.
Oh, and you never bring it back right every time. They got, well, you didn't fucking screw down the dolly in the back, so that's cleanup fee.
Yeah.
God damn you.
But, you know, I've gotten pretty good about that, though. Like, always get the insurance.
Always.
And just clean the motherfucker out and be like, here you go. And just run off.
The gas, too, because they charge you double.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Their shit's like almost $5 a gallon.
Yeah. That's in Arkansas. But I saw, like, Chicago, I think it's like 15. You return one there.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Everything's expensive in Illinois.
Especially Chicago. No,
Yeah.
I've been when things were like, fuck, I was in California not that long ago, and people gas was almost $8.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
people
fuck.
gas.
Yeah. Regular, you know, for the common folk.
You know,
Us poors, you know, Shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
People gas is caffeine. That's pretty good. Good pull, Kurt. I'm going to have some of that people gas right now.
Yeah. Or if you want the high octane,
Cocaine. Fucking.
Nah, I ain't going to trust nothing made. I've seen how it's made.
No, you can't trust it anymore.
No.
There's no drug that you should be doing that's hard.
No.
Do weed. Do as much of it as you want.
Yeah.
And leave the rest of it alone.
I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen if you smoke too much weed.
Go to sleep.
Well, if you're me, I go for street tacos. So.
Oh, I mean, you know. Wow.
No.
That's like seems
no, I'm
really
just
awesome,
saying that's
actually.
like that's the worst thing that could happen to you. It's like, oh no.
Oh no, I'm hungry.
I ate 20 street tacos.
Oh well. You smoke cigs?
Yeah, I need to quit.
Yeah.
That's the next thing.
It's tough.
It is.
Have you tried before?
Yeah, and what's stupid is like when I quit drinking, I started smoking more.
Every time.
That and coffee helps me out a lot.
Speeding up and trying to,
yeah,
just fucking.
I'm like, I hate every fucking one right now.
Just ripping fucking cigs, dude.
Yeah.
You can't breathe it in deep enough.
No. It's like, I just smoked one, but I didn't feel like I smoked one. God damn it.
Go back outside, smoke 5 more. You miss a lot of show because you're like, well, let me just get one more. That's, 2 songs.
Yeah.
God.
Well, when I was going through that, I didn't really go to shows because it was hard for me to be around.
Oh, when you first
people.
quit, yeah, you got to delete all the things that make it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had to like, be like, I can't hang with these people no more because
Right.
they know how to give me the drink.
Right. So, could you even play shows? Was it even that hard?
I did not play any shows during that time.
Yeah.
But then, our year really started picking up. And I was like, I got to do this. So
Y'all been busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Travel a lot.
Yes, y'all do. And you'll have like wild ass merch game too. So I can. And are y'all labeled up?
We're on an indie label.
Indie label?
Yeah, Necrotic Records. And
Necrotic Records.
Yes. And they're out of St. Louis.
Cool.
And so, but yeah, I mean, they help a lot with like just taking care of the product cost of like albums.
Sure.
Like the CD pressings and vinyl.
That's usually like an indie label thing.
But like everything else is all us.
Yeah.
So
it's like DIY minus just the headache of production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but you know, with Baker being a printer,
yeah,
we
and
have
a fucking master printer at that.
We have more merch at some of the shows with like the big bands we play with, and those bands are like, "Who the hell are you guys?"
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, I don't know.
This is Jeremiah. You're gonna want to know him.
Yeah.
The merch making fucking king.
Yeah.
Dude can print on anything too.
And like, there's times where like, oh yeah, hey, I just made this, and I'm like, I had no idea we were making that, but awesome.
I just had some shit laying around. Thought I'd make something cool as fuck.
He does that.
Him and Robert Warner,
yes,
have the most interesting breed of merch. Like when their minds meet up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I don't even understand how some of the stuff they come up with.
I'm not that creative.
I mean,
not in that realm. I've never made a fucking piece of merch that I'm a fan of, really.
Huh.
Like, I just go, I hope this is good enough.
Yeah, we've had just, I mean, a lot of stuff.
I learned that I should just pay people
to
make it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't make anything hands-on, but I come up with ideas.
I don't even have good ideas. I don't think I have any good ideas because I'm plain in the brain. Like when it comes to t-shirts, I don't have to wear something with something on it. I could wear a black t-shirt every day of my life, plain, and just be fine with it.
Basic ass man.
I'm basic as fuck. Pair of fucking blue jeans, a black t-shirt, good to go. Chicken nuggets every day, fine. That's perfect. It's one less thing. That's just if I don't have to think about it, I like that. Because I think too much about everything else.
Yeah, the brain does tend to be going
overactive.
All the time. Yeah.
In my sleep and shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, I came up with like the Dahmer candle idea. Well, you know, we wrote a song about Dahmer, the smell of his apartment building.
Sure.
And, well, I obviously couldn't make it rotting corpse smell. Nobody'd buy that. And I didn't want to make that shit in my house.
Gotta do roses, right? It smells like roses in here.
No, we did bacon.
Bacon? Oh, that's what you meant by the bacon. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, be human bacon.
Nice.
You know.
They do call them long pig.
Yeah.
That's what the cannibals call us. Long pigs. I love that name. Y'all should write a song called Long Pig about cannibalism.
Buzzy, get on it.
Shut up, Buzzy.
Yeah, Buzzy writes some fucked up lyrics, man. I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah, sometimes you're like, man, are you depressed? What's going on? You need to say something. This is dark as shit.
Yeah, I'm like, should we be concerned?
My wife does that. We're in a band together, and she's the vocalist, and she'll write some lyrics. I'm like, this is really fucking good, but this is dark as shit.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know, and she's like so happy.
Yeah,
it's good, right? I'm like, that's a little too good.
My favorite thing about Buzzy is we did Black Sabbath cover of Hand of Doom.
Nice.
And he would, you know that part where he says baby?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't say baby because he thought it was too late. So he says, yeah. But the motherfucker likes Winger. I'm like,
you won't say baby.
But you like Winger. And
you like what you like.
We got into like, it was just a joke fight, but I was like, how the fuck can you like Winger and praise them, but not say baby in a Black Sabbath song?
Listen, I don't know, you know? Maybe it's because that's metal. Maybe it's the context. Like, yeah, there's been yeahs in metal for a long time.
Yeah, but
I'm a yeah guy myself. Oh.
But it's a cover song.
I get it.
Say
make it your own. Make it a tribute. Or whatever. No, make it a cover, not a tribute. Yeah, it's a cover song. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tributes where you do it bar for bar, the same.
Yeah. And you dress like them and act like them.
That's really what the Crash Cast cover show is. It's a tribute show. It's not really a cover show in a normal sense because the bands aren't covering the songs in their own style. They're doing damn near the exact fucking beat for beat. And we encourage like, hey, no, have fun with it. Dress up, you know? Like we did Every Time I Die, and we went and like actually remade their light show. And then dress, because they're just rock and rollers, so you just dress in blue jeans. So it's like hard to play dress up when you dress just like them.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like,
how do you dress up like a rock and roll guy when you're a rock and roll guy?
Exactly. I mean, look at Bruce Springsteen.
Is he alive?
He still is. He looks decrepit as fuck.
I haven't seen Bruce Springsteen in quite a minute.
Looks like he could barely open his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I've had a lot of sodium in my life.
Yeah.
He's all puffy faced.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I brought that up is because my wife and I have been listening to like a lot of 80s music.
Yeah, what is that? Is that coming back? Everybody I fucking know is listening to 80s music right now.
I think like people my age, nostalgia.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, it's like, man, that song sucked.
Let me pull that up.
It's like, remember how bad this one sucked? But no, there's a lot of good. Like,
isn't it weird how the music that sucks just becomes good, like by its own, sticking around forever?
Yeah, I don't.
Because there's music I fucking hate, like alternative. When I was a kid, when it hit the scene, fuck that shit. It was like, this is pure garbage. And now when it comes on, you know every goddamn word. You sing along. You're like, yeah, this is all right.
Because you know, that's all they played on the fucking radio.
All they play.
I mean, it's like, you know, either you made a mixtape. You know, you listen to the show. You have to time it just perfectly. You might clip a little bit.
Hit the two buttons. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, you might miss it like a nanosecond or the first 2 seconds of a song, but you had the rest of it.
Dude, yeah, the false starts or like the fucking, you can tell where like they accidentally hit the stop first and had to go back and re-click the button or some shit.
And the worst is like at the end of the song starts to fade out, the DJ comes in. This is blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Kids will never understand rolling paper balls to shove in the ends of the cassettes.
So we could like
overdub it.
Yeah.
You were like, where's that Reba McEntire cassette, Mom? Fuck this fucking, you know. The new Korn track comes out at midnight.
Oh, man. I remember.
VHS was the same way.
Yeah.
You'd be staying up trying to catch the new music video that's about to drop.
Yeah. And I remember like, my mom had like these Bible study VHS cassettes that I just dubbed all over. And she was like, what the hell did you do?
It's fucking Metallica's One was coming out, Ma. What am I supposed to do?
What the hell is a White Zombie?
Oh, yeah, White Zombie.
Man, when White Zombie dropped that second album, their Tuxedo, I was like, I think I was 14 or 15. And I read about him in Thrasher Mag. So I made my brother drive me to Hastings.
Fuck yeah.
And I bought it on cassette. And
I miss Hastings so fucking much.
Oh, man. They had the best section.
Have you lived around here your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, well, you know.
So you had like an inn. You weren't like small town. Like, what is a concert? Like underground music.
Well, I mean, I grew up in Cabot, so.
Oh, that back then was fucking non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anything I wanted to do, I had to come to Little Rock. So I had to make older friends. And so.
So you play guitar, and then those older dudes you're hanging out with are like, you got to come to these venues, and then they show you? Because how the fuck you live in Cabot and then go,
actually,
Vino's exists?
I had a older cousin. He was supposed to be babysitting me and the younger cousin same age.
You're coming with us, shut up.
And he's like, hey, you guys want to go check out some death metal? And we went to Living Sacrifice's debut album release.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
that's
it was Crankbait. What's the name of that other band? Held on Earth, I think.
I never heard of that one.
anyways, went there and it was a packed house.
Of course.
And I think that's right when I first started learning how to play guitar, about 13.
Wow.
And people were stage diving. I got kicked in the head by a boot. And I was like, this is what I want to do
forever.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it sticks.
Yeah. I mean, it just made that such a big impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went home and just...
It's immediate.
Kept practicing.
What's fucking wild? My first show was a Living Sacrifice show.
Crazy.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean...
And it was at a church in Bryant.
Well, they were Christian death metal.
So. Yeah. No, they are. But I'm saying, shouldn't have... Even then, they shouldn't have been playing there. They were bigger than that. But I don't know why. The church probably paid them fucking crazy-ass money.
Oh, yeah.
And because it was a big-ass, prophesized, one of them would just throw money at a thing.
Yeah.
Get the kids in.
Yeah.
And saw them, and as I lay dying, they weren't even a thing yet.
That's insane.
And, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I mean...
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, we played with Soylent Green in a fucking print shop in Conway.
Ain't that crazy, bro?
Print shop by day, venue by night.
Dude, I went to a fucking Mexico show in a fucking dojo once. Like an actual karate dojo. They just went and were like, can we play a show here? And the guy was like, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just a floor show with some mats and shit.
Hey, after, everybody could, you could spar during the set. Put the pads on.
Y'all want to do karate for real?
Yeah. I remember my son, when he took karate, he's like, this is bullshit. It's not even real karate.
It's like nerfed up karate.
Yeah.
Punch the air, kick the air, break the board. Here's another belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was one tournament, though. He did a roundhouse kick to a kid's head, and you heard that go, whap.
He's been watching too many Van Damme movies.
Yeah. But
shout out Jean-Claude Van Damme. Still doing the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Old ass.
Yeah. I remember, when in Mortal Kombat, he had this huge cocaine budget. He was always coked out.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Read up on it.
I will.
The dark side of that movie. I mean, it's a shit movie to begin with, but there was a dark side.
Hey, when I was a kid, that movie was all right. But we were littler.
Yeah.
I think you got probably a decade on me, so.
I mean, when you go back and watch it now, you're like, oh, God, I used to like this.
Hell yeah. Maybe not a decade.
Didn't mean to ruin your childhood.
No. It's shit now. I can't, even watching it now, I'm like, it's pretty hard to watch.
Yeah.
I can understand why everyone hated this fucking movie.
Yeah.
But it's that one and then that fucking real terrible Mario Brothers movie with Bob Costin and John Leguizamo.
I was like, is there going to be porn in that movie?
Dude, that movie's... I understand how bad it is. I own a copy of it, and I watch it because I love it. And I can't explain it to you. I know it's bad, but there's just something
it's one of those that's so bad it's good.
Yeah, the era it hit my childhood was the perfect... it was just perfect.
Well, it's like, I own a DVD. It's one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first movies called Conan in New York. And he fights a man in a bear suit in Central Park. It's supposed to be like a real bear.
Yeah.
And originally they overdubbed his voice because his English sucks so bad. But I got the one that's not overdubbed. Oh, it's horrible, but it's so good you can't turn away. It's
awesome.
just like a massive train wreck.
It's one of my favorite styles.
And
of
I
film.
swear there's a guy that's a caveat in there. I swear it's Paul Schaefer. Used to do David Letterman's band.
Might be.
And
I just heard the other day Jack Black got his start on Golden Girls. Like one of his first roles was
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch Golden Girls.
It's one episode. He's just like a cab driver or some shit.
Oh, just like a little
real
quick
just
scene.
A real quick scene.
Yeah, but this cab driver that looked like Paul Schaefer, he had lines and everything. Like over exaggerated New York accent.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
oh, dude, movies used to be so fucking over the top for no reason.
I mean, the 80s, if somebody was from New York, they had that
Yes.
thick accent. You go to New York, you're expecting people to talk like that?
No, movies fucked up everything. I went to Chicago once, and I was on the docks, and I was like, first time in Chicago ever. I meet with the guy, and we're talking about all this stuff. I said, man, can I be honest with you? He goes, yeah, what's up? So I'm kind of like, where's the accent? I thought all you guys... He goes, you know what? I thought the same thing about you. I was like, man, movies fucked us up, dude.
Yeah.
You thought I was going to be coming down here talking like this, dude. He goes, yep. And he goes, listen to the dock workers. They talk like that. And then sure enough, dude.
Yeah, the working people do. Like the hardworking guys.
Hey,
but
I'm working over here. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Use guys. Use guys.
But if you go to Wisconsin, they talk like that. Just the Wisconsin accent.
Was it like Midwest? Gee golly, don't you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Packers.
Oh, pack the car in the car park. That's like a Boston-y thing?
Yeah, but it's more Midwest. Got a little bit more.
It.
I can't do it.
I can't do the Midwest one.
But like Minnesota.
Oh, gee golly.
That's Minnesota.
Yeah.
And they, a lot of people there do it. And we were like almost on the Canadian border this summer and got sized up by some Canadians.
Playing a show?
Yeah. We were at this truck stop.
Why were you getting sized up by Canadians?
We were just, I say sized up, but
they couldn't stop staring at y'all.
We were having a smoke. Got to go into the store, and this car of Canadian plates pulls up. All these young dudes get out, dressed clearly Canadian.
Clearly Canadian.
I mean,
remember that drink, Clearly Canadian?
They still have it.
I know, and I bought one, and it's straight ass.
Yeah.
I can't believe I used to like that shit.
In the 90s, that was all the rage.
It was amazing. That and Orbits.
Orbits.
No one remembers Orbits.
Arizona tea.
Arizona tea. Well, still though. Sobe.
Yeah.
So be yourself.
Yeah.
Little gecko.
Take the cap off and have like some little inspirational
quote. Yep.
It's like, fuck you, Sobe.
Fuck you, man. Trying to make me feel good. That coconut flavor did slap though.
Yeah. Especially when you put some rum in it.
No, BJ, no.
No. Bad idea. But anyways, these dudes get out. They're like, having a smoke, eh? That's all they said, just staring us down.
Having a smoke, eh? We're going to brain you, hosers.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm like, get out of here, you flappy head motherfuckers. But like every place up there, it's crazy. Like,
we all probably dress like metal dudes.
Yeah, but
so they're like,
they actually have lines at the truck stops or gas stations. Like here, you just get your stuff, you go up to the counter.
Yeah.
Not there.
Really?
Yeah. Like I didn't know the rules. I'm not from up there. And so like I grab some drinks and everything. And I go up to the counter and the guy was like, very clean gas station. And one of the guys was like, the line's over here, buddy. I was like, the fuck? Like, I didn't know. I'm from Arkansas. Prison rules.
Yeah, dude. You just kind of go.
Yeah. I'm like, didn't know this was a whole process. So.
You've been to a Buc-ee's yet?
Yes. Their breakfast burritos and their brisket. Everything there is good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a love-hate relationship. Like, it is good, but I hate it. I hate that they're building one here.
Oh, that's going to ruin it.
The food's good, but I can't stand the plate. It's like, it's too much.
Yeah, it's
Walmart.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's Walmart.
And then you got like gas. A dude or somebody walking around in a fucking beaver outfit.
Kurt loves it. He has Buc-ee's. Like, literally, here's a fucking Buc-ee's lighter.
I saw the Buc-ee's lighter.
Yeah. Kurt absolutely adores it.
I love Boosie's.
And they're building it, and guess what? They're building it in Benton, where all that road work is. The Benton box site, like interchange there, Haskell area.
Yeah, the worst place that you could.
The worst possible place. And that area of construction, it's like the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
That company just filed for bankruptcy. So it's going to be under construction for fucking ever. Jeez. And they're about to start building this fucking monolithic gas station. And you know how Arkansas works. If it's new, it'll be a line down the block for fucking a month and a half straight. Yeah. Like Whataburger on Chenal, they had to have cops come and mitigate traffic for a Whataburger.
In Cabot, every time a new place opens up, they have the cops.
I know. Yeah.
It's always off the main drag.
It's new.
Yeah.
And then they shit. They shit in their pants because fuck it. I need new shit. It's
Yeah.
Whataburger. It's okay. It ain't sit in line for 2 hours okay.
No.
You crazy bastards.
It's like, everybody's like, Whataburger, Whataburger. I was like, I remember Whataburger gave me the shits in Texas one time, so I don't eat it no more.
We used to have it here, and then it went away. There's a
Yeah.
reason. Like, we had Whataburger like 3 nights in a row at Furnace Fest, and it's like, it's fine. I mean, it's really good when you're fucking tired as shit,
Yeah.
but most people...
It's a demographic thing. Like Texas, like, we got Whataburger. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still not going to move there.
This was in Alabama.
Oh, God.
Birmingham. Beautiful city, though. Birmingham is fucking gorgeous. It's like here where they leave a lot of the trees and shit up.
Yeah.
They don't tear everything down for the concrete jungle.
Yeah. So.
Even though that new highway we just built is pretty fucking, man, over the river bridge, god damn. That's going to be some kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that construction. What tripped me out was like going through Jacksonville and they took out like the James Street overpass bridge.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, where the fuck did the bridge go?
Just go, oh, we deleted that one.
Yeah. It's like, so now they,
Jacksonville will never not be under construction.
I mean,
That stretch of highway has been under construction for 30 years.
oh yeah, I mean, my entire life they've been working on 67 and 30. So it's just like, make it stop.
How old are you now?
46.
46. Right.
So, but I mean,
You ever think about stopping?
I'd go crazy.
Me too. Well, when I was young, I always said I'd never be that guy.
Yeah.
The gray-haired man at the venue with the thing, and now I'm like, I'm gonna die in a venue.
I will probably.
Yeah, never stopping. Like,
Yeah, it's like, it's just so much a part of your life when you've been doing it for so long. It's.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird because like I wanted to be like this rock star, fucking, like we all did.
Yeah.
And then didn't get it. And now I'm just like, well, this is really probably better.
It really is, because you see those guys' schedules, itineraries, and
Oh, they're all
the
fucking
workload
to the max, everything. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, they got a nice house they're never in.
yeah,
They got a bunch of friends who only want shit from them.
Yeah.
It's like they get to tour around. That part's cool.
yeah. I mean, if you're a money-making band at that level, that whoever your management company is and your label,
Yeah.
they're gonna milk you for as much as they can
Forever, for your whole
Yeah.
life. Oh, dude, I've seen shit that I'm just like, damn. Like, who's the guy that played the It clown? The first one. What's his name? Not Richard. God damn it, Kurt. Now I can only think of Richard.
Corey.
God damn it.
Kurt. No, not Scar. That's the new
second
one.
one.
Is it Bill?
No.
Fuck me.
No. Tim Robbins.
Tim. There you go. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. That's right.
So
Tim Robbins.
I went to a horror con, and this man had been stroked out, and his fucking face is all drooping. He's in a wheelchair. And guess what? They're there signing photos all day. He's not signing shit. He can't move his body, but he's in every photo looking fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that right there is exactly why I don't want that, because that shit never ends.
Yeah,
It's like Willie Nelson. I
Yeah.
think they're keeping that man artificially alive at this point just to fucking keep him on tour.
I don't know.
He looks
Well,
like pure death.
I mean, like
Ozzy, too.
Yeah, Ozzy looks bad.
Finally.
Yeah, he
And-
wanted to.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, bro, you are not well.
He's a literal walking corpse.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't see him with his makeup on, his hair dyed, you wouldn't even recognize him.
I mean, I get it, age comes for us all, but god damn, dude.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to be world touring at 90.
yeah, I mean, he's, how old is he now?
But maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I worked at a Rolling Stones concert once as a stagehand,
Yeah?
and
I bet that was cool.
it was bizarre because they each had their own bus and they each had their own personal physician on tour with them,
Oh my god.
and they had 4 ambulances staged back
Oh no.
stage, And I'm
Just in
like,
case one of them strokes out.
yeah, in case one of
Holy
them falls
fuck.
out. And, and I'm like,
What's their rider? Well, they need 4 ambulances.
yeah, and $1 million.
Probably well over $1 million.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what their going rate is.
Yeah, I think they finally stopped because the drummer passed away.
God, finally.
But, he was the driving force of the band. He was the main guy.
Jesus.
He's
really?
the one that kept them all in line. Yeah.
Damn.
And I didn't know that until I worked there.
Well,
Charlie Watts.
R.I.P.
Yeah. But Keith Richards just looks like a fucking troll, man. Can't understand what he's saying.
No, and he just had a kid, too. And I think he's in his 90s.
Yeah, something like
God
that.
damn, that's crazy.
My job was to make sure he always had a Coke and whiskey on top of his guitar amp.
That's why. What the fuck?
Yeah. And he'd be like, I'm like, did he just curse me? What did he say?
I don't know. I put 5 Coke and whiskeys on your amp, sir.
But like, he would drink.
Where was this at? Simmons?
No, it's in Memphis at
FedEx.
Yeah, the FedEx Forum. But like every song, he was just like, before the song would start, knock that Charlie back. I had to take him another one.
God damn.
And they played for 2 fucking
That's what
hours.
I was just about to say. There's
and
no
he
way.
just walked off like
Like they have to be the only band on the bill, right? Do they have an opener?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No,
I went and saw the Who at FedEx, and they were the only band on the.
Yeah.
They had a guy playing acoustic while people walked in, but that wasn't shit.
It's like nobody gives a fuck about you.
Hey, that's what he said. He goes, "Listen, I know no one cares that I'm here, but if you want to check out my songs, what I will say, it's cool as fuck. They picked a local.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I mean,
you get to open for the fucking Who.
Who?
Yeah. No, Yes is on third.
He had another confusing band name.
No one talks about Yes anymore, man.
They do that Roundabout song.
I can't remember. I have it on vinyl. It's my dad's shit.
But yeah. Where the fuck were we?
Dude, I don't know.
We just went like that.
We fucking tangented our way off to some wild ass shit.
Yeah, we just took some side roads, man.
That's how I talk. That's just my fucking version of speaking.
Yeah, I mean,
like we were probably talking about some tour story, and I went, "Yeah, don't you hate fucking Whataburgers that are new?"
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, and then we started Buc-ee's.
Fuck we were talking about that. Oh,
yeah.
It was Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's
bitch ass started the whole thing.
God damn it, Kurt! You and your Buc-ee's.
He loves it.
I brought it up.
Yeah,
I mean,
it probably was subconscious. The lighter, Buc-ee's.
And you know what's funny? You bring up Willie Nelson. I worked for his son, Lucas.
Lucas Nelson.
Yeah, and I don't have the lighter on me. Well, I have a Willie's Reserve lighter.
That's cool.
And they gave me rolling papers, and
where was that at?
He played at the Hall a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
But he actually had his crew and tour manager was using one of Willie's buses, and it was the bus that he grew up on, and inside's like a freaking museum. And it was
wild.
Yeah, he gave me a personal tour. Real nice guy. And but inside that bus, it was just like a time capsule, and had the American flag bandana in their frame. They wore Farm Aid and all this other stuff, and photos of him hanging out with like Johnny Cash.
And they just driving this thing around the country.
It's in mint condition.
Is it just for him?
Yeah, I mean, Willie has a fleet of buses.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
I didn't know if it was some mobile museum or. That's a trip.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, because Slipknot, Kurt worked for them, and they have their own little like actual. Yeah, it's like a museum that they bring with them. They set up all this memorabilia and some suits, and
oh wow,
I thought that was just a crazy concept.
Yeah, but no, this was just like an extra bus, and it's one that that Lucas grew up on. So
that's
I guess,
wild. They're just like, yeah, bring it.
Yeah,
I want to go in there and feel something.
Yeah,
damn.
I guess so, but it was wild, but.
That is pretty sick.
I mean, great bunch of guys to hang out.
All right,
with.
Where do you stand on the Jay Weinberg situation? Slipknot, Fire and J.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I don't care.
They use a drum machine for all I fucking care. I mean,
they might. Fuck, it's 2023. They fucking might.
I mean, backing tracks are all the rage.
They said no one will replace Joey, and I'm like, well, someone did.
Oh yeah, that checkbook did.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Shit, we gotta make money.
That's what I said too.
Yeah.
It all sounds like a pocketbook problem.
Yeah,
And guess what? Laptops are only like $3,000 for a really good one.
bro, you don't even need that. Just hit up a dude on the corner. I mean, they fall off trucks all the time.
Who fucking was that? Got their bassist from a goddamn was driving around.
Somebody found a bass player.
Just try. Well, that was their whole thing. They were like, "Hey, come play bass for us," and they would just yell out the window, and they had like a pocket full of cash. God damn, it was a long time. Maybe it was Bloodhound Gang. It was one of those like crazy fun.
It sounds about right.
Come play bass for us. I was on a VHS tape I remember watching, like probably like high school era, like 97, 98.
Yeah,
Might have been even junior high. Skater kid shit.
Yeah, I had skater kid shit days too. So
Did you?
Yeah.
Hitting people with your skateboard, getting in trouble, doing violence.
You
can't skate here, goddamn kids, because there was no skate parks.
Oh, it was bad in Cabot because, cops would always harass us.
Oh yeah,
and we never would really do anything wrong, but then they pushed us. So
y'all set up, do some park shows and get shut down, house parties, shit like that.
Yeah,
nice.
So, it was just small town shit.
Yeah, those days were so. There's nowhere to play. They're like in the city. What do you have? Juanitas, Vinos, fucking
back then.
Juanitos. Yeah, Juanitos.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. That our underground bands. I know Sherwood had like Old Man Kirk's, I think.
Old Man Kirk's, that's right.
And
maybe the skate park Ferguson's for a little bit.
Maybe
they did shows,
but
sorta.
But like when I was in high school, what I did was because my parents, we lived on this 80-acre ranch taking care of horses and cattle.
All right, fancy.
But it was my uncle's land, not our house. We were just the labor, to put it politely.
Yeah.
But anyways,
you live here, you're gonna pick up some shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But there was like this old like cinder block milk barn, and I commandeered it. I didn't give a fuck what my uncle or my dad anybody said. Built a wall, put a band room in there.
Fuck yeah.
But they were always gone on the weekends and stuff. So I had like 88 acres to myself.
Now
16 years old.
It's how you get in trouble. Love it.
And I was friends with like everybody in school because grew up in a small town. Cabot grew, and everybody knew everybody.
Oh yeah.
And so I'd have these massive parties out there. But the rule was pick up after your stuff if you want to keep on having these parties, because if anybody finds out, it's game over. And but there was one time, because I met one of the guys that worked for Magic 105. He owned the Magic 105 bus.
Fuck, dude, Magic 105, man.
They came out there, and they brought the sound system, and they had like slot machines on this bus, so underage kids, illegal gambling going on, drinking going on, drugs being passed around, bands playing.
Love it, dude.
And
that shit would never happen now.
You couldn't do it.
Never.
You couldn't do it. And so
such a magical fucking time, dude. No one gave a fuck about shit.
Yeah, it was just like anything fucking went.
Anything. God damn.
And
the fucking radio station, like, hell
the
yeah.
The Magic
dude.
105 bus was out there.
We're in.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is crazy.
God damn, that's awesome.
And but yeah, that was the dude lived in Cabot.
Sure. Oh no, the adults are like, oh shit, look, that one fell.
Yeah. They didn't care. They're like,
No, they don't give a fuck. They're gonna go home too. They don't care. And
so,
oh man.
But yeah, that was the wildest party I had out there.
That's rad.
And of course now we're kind of doing the same thing, but on a much more mature level at the Heathen House.
Oh yeah, is heathen?
Heathen.
Like you damn heathens.
Yeah, because it's a pun of Heath Heidi, the owner. Heath's house, heathen house.
I saw his video he made trying to promote the thing.
And building a 30 by 32 foot stage now.
Damn.
Covered stage.
Not just the front porch.
It was the rear patio.
Oh, okay.
And so,
hey, mad respect to the dude. He's trying to build something for real.
Yeah, I mean, we've had like Incantation up there, Flesh Order, Pyrexia, Avidity, Bomber, a shit ton of bands from all around the United States. We had, was it Internal Bleeding or Internal Suffering? Which one's?
Both,
South
man.
America.
We had them both. Like
no, because I think
I am fascinated by the band names in y'all's genre. It's so wild.
It's wild. And
Bleeding and Suffering.
Yeah. Internal Bleeding and
then
Suffering.
Then we have bands like Poon Tickler that come through, and they're great.
Jacob was telling me about a new one called fucking was it Orphan? What the fuck was it? It was like, what the fuck? Oh, it was Orphan something. Shit.
Orphan shit.
No, that's
fuck
not
those orphans.
Fuck those. Yeah, fuck orphans. That's a brutal band name. Fuck orphans.
Well, it could be, it could be brutal, or
it was like it was injured, or not injured, but something into that effect, like injured orphans or something. I was like, that's just uncalled for.
I mean, there used to be bands like Anal Cunt.
I remember Anal Cunt,
Anal Blast.
Yep,
and those were probably like two of the grossest shows I've ever been to in my life. But
I saw some fucking doozies, man. Back then, really anything went. Watch a grown man. I've been talking about this one a couple times. I don't know why. It just keeps coming up. The grown man just pissed right on the Vino stage. Remember the red carpet that they had on there for a while?
Yeah.
This dude's just blasted drunk and just decides mid-show, like, I just got to piss. And just pulls his whole fucking dick out and just pisses right there. I was like, God damn.
That's some New Orleans shit right there,
That's
man.
fucking wild, dude. I'm just sitting there like, Jesus, man.
This is really happening.
Yep. You got to just go with it. One of my all-time favorite Vinos memories, dude, we're sitting there and, we're good little Christian boys, we're playing our God rock and we're with, do you remember Encomium? Do you remember them?
Vaguely.
Yeah. They were hot for a second. It's their show and they, of course back then you're just on a bill with whoever.
Yeah.
We were young. We didn't really pick who we were playing with. Fletcher's just like, you got Friday.
Yeah.
Show up or don't. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's this couple, and we think, oh, cool, an acoustic act. What a novel thing. And, we're hanging out, and there's maybe 30 people in the room. And they start singing. And, they're playing, and the words don't come yet. And the first thing out of this guy's mouth is, I'm gonna fuck you. And for 30 minutes, dude, all these two people sang about was how they were gonna fuck each other.
That's great.
It's like, we were just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Well, like, when Fallen Empire.
It was fucking hysterical.
In Fallen Empire, like, I brought a black metal band up from Mississippi. And they did full chorus paint, spikes, the whole 9 yards.
Man, black metal in Mississippi sounds scary.
It is scary.
Yeah.
But the first thing, like, dude gets up there, and everybody's sitting there watching in anticipation, and he's like, in the name of Satan. Had to went, oh, hell no, and walked out. I was like, God damn it.
I watched a black metal band once where they had two singers, boy and a girl, and it's hard to tell when the corpse paint is on who's who.
Yeah.
They were in full regalia.
Yeah.
The whole nine. Lights, the sound, all the shit, the fucking big old cabinets. And the guy was doing all the highs and the girl was doing all the lows. And back then, that blew our fucking minds. Yeah. And it was guttural.
Yeah.
She was on some other shit. It was like, Jesus Christ, you were probably there. Who fucking knows? It was such a wild time back then.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you never knew what show was going to pop up.
Mm-mm.
And, and then when Downtown came along, it was like, shows got even crazier.
Oh, yeah.
And
even more unhinged.
oh, yeah. I mean, like.
That's when shit really got loose.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all just thought it was weird.
Just wait, there's more. Much more. Come darker.
Well, a little bit more freedom, too. I remember, Alan, I don't know what he's up to these days, but shout out to him. He would just call you and be like, hey, man, like this band dropped. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Fucking see you in 20 minutes, dude.
Yeah. He'd be like, hey, what do you know about this band?
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, man. And you're like, all right, well, you're on it.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
Do your job, promote it good.
Yeah. But, back in those days, it was like, at the tiny back room.
The tiniest.
And the big area up front was for the storefront.
Yeah. The
which
records.
didn't have enough product to be a storefront. That should have been in the back.
In the back, yeah.
But you had to go in through the back door for the shows.
Yep.
And I remember, I think it was like $1 you buy a red Solo cup.
That's right.
And there would be a keg of PBR.
Uh-huh.
And it never failed. That motherfucker would be floated by the end of the night.
Oh, for sure.
Just being back there, partying, having a great time. Like, I remember Jucifer came through. They were always a lot of fun. And Dixie Witch, which were super fucking loud. I mean,
everything. Well, that back room was laughable. I don't even think it was this big. Was it maybe this big?
It was maybe this big.
They had a couch.
Yeah, it had a couch, and then it had the stairwell.
The
remember?
Stairwell, yep.
The stairwell of death.
I have a photo that I just found again. You know how you refine shit, and it's us down there, like my band, and we're all like, woo, and it's from another band.
Yeah.
They're called Man Alive, and they're from Jerusalem, I think. It was their first time in the States ever. It was a punk rock band.
Okay.
It was cool as fuck. And I was like, we got to get a picture with you guys. And I just found that photo the other day, and man, fucking long hair, Jinko jeans. Fucking,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird back in those days. Like, people that never saw Fallen Empire, someone would show up in corpse paint. We never wore corpse paint.
Mm-mm.
And,
But y'all did drive around in a hearse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a hearse.
Yep.
And Skull Crusher, he still has that hearse.
Oh, right.
So I don't think it's.
Is it still moving? Is it still going?
No, I think he needs to do something to get it running again. Unless he sold it, I don't know. But last time I checked, he still had it. But yeah, we used to ride in the back of that thing and freak people out. Yeah, like you see it going down the freeway, and like somebody sticks their hands up on that rear window. They're like, people behind you are like freaking the fuck out. So that was a good time.
Pranks. That's a good prank. It's easy, doesn't actually hurt anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're launching hot dogs at them. So
yeah, you always knew when y'all were on a gig because that fucking hearse would be there.
Yeah.
Like, well, Fallen Empire's playing tonight. That's check one.
Yeah.
Up in the Vino's parking lot.
Yeah.
Or that side lot. God, I miss that side lot, man.
Oh.
The one across the street where the buses would park.
Yeah.
Because you could just U-turn your gear, unload, and just pop right off into there.
Yeah.
Getting your gear was easy. You just hop the curb again, come back. God, I miss that.
Yeah. Now it's
for those apartments or whatever. Or no, the medical place bought it.
Yeah.
They park all their ambulances there.
Assholes.
Boo! Saving people's lives, jerks.
Fuck those guys. Go link up with the Rolling Stones. I mean, what's left of them?
You made it harder for me to get my gear, dude. God.
And then, like, you have to bounce around the traffic.
I play a whopping 5 shows a year.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, what am I bitching about?
Yeah, I know. Well, like, Rev Room's not that much easier on parking.
Oh, that's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like Rev Room, I get there fucking early.
Yeah.
Get my spot
You get caught
out front.
all your shit around the building, unless you're lucky as fucking can get up front. That never happens.
They've been blocking it off.
Oh,
for
really?
bands.
Well, that's good.
And I'll get there with our gear, and I won't move for the rest of the night. And, like, if you're the last band to show up there, there's usually room or something. But
in front?
Well, because we have it coned off, and
Okay.
they've been coning it off for bands because, I mean, everybody bitched.
Well, yeah, guy, it was a fucking. I mean, it
Yeah,
was the
otherwise it's a
worst.
nightmare. You had to go like
Across grass and gravel and
yeah, and then you had to battle the
it's 100 fucking yards to the door.
then you had to
Fuck.
battle like the street preachers and
Oh yeah,
stuff like
all
that.
the crazies walking around
Yeah.
yelling at you and shit.
Yeah,
The fucking not to mention if it rained, good luck, fucker.
yeah,
From here to there, that's a ruined guitar cabinet for
Yeah.
sure.
and so knock on wood, we haven't played there when it's raining. So
I've done some gigs, but I don't know if I was playing them raining. Just it's miserable.
yeah, like any show we have to load in the rain sucks.
Unless they have like a spot,
Yeah,
like a load-in spot with like a canopy, which those are only bigger venues
I mean
anyway.
that's like trying to find a golden ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, most things like street, park down the street, carry everything. That's been something we've been seeing at Vino's because I work there now.
Yeah,
And it's like bands are just parked across the way, be like, we'll just push it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? You're
no.
opting to make it harder on yourself?
I'll pull up right to that door, throw my merches on, and
Bro, get me as close as I can. I'll pop the curb and put my shit at the door. Here you go.
just if it a roller like a rolling door, and that way I can just back up
that'd
and
be
hit
so
the brakes real
sick.
quick, and everything just
Be so sick. If THV11 ever moves out of that fucking spot, and they should 100% extend that damn back room like 10 feet, man. That's it, with a little load-in chute.
yeah.
Even if it was just like a U shape to turn you back to the street. God, how sick would that be?
I remember in the early days that little back room would just be piled with just junk, and like the room
There was a couch in there.
the room where the brewery is, that's where they threw all the broken chairs and tables.
Uh-huh.
And it was just a pile, just like a fucking rat infested fire hazard. And but it was just like, okay.
People were like, what the fuck? You're like, do you want the pizza or not?
Yeah. And like back then they used to make beer in the bathtub upstairs. It's how they started their own microbrewery. And
Yeah.
the guys were like, man, this is really great. I'm like, I ain't drinking that shit. I'm
Yo,
pretty
dude,
sure.
shout out Six Bridges. I fucking love Vino's homemade brew.
But I think Six Bridges probably started in 6 bathtubs.
Especially upstairs, dude.
Yeah.
It's worse for wear up there, man.
Oh man, it's like time forgot about it and nobody gave a fuck.
That's right. It really is the fucking, what is it, the prisoners running the fucking prison, man.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the history of the place.
It's
and,
all of it, yeah.
It's over the years seeing how much it's grown. It's been really cool.
Yeah.
So,
And now it's back to, it's got its own thing. It's in a new era,
yeah.
And
And
the
so-
whole music scene as a whole is in a new era, but that place is definitely having its time.
Oh,
But it's, one, it's the only goddamn place, for like a small venue.
Yeah.
Now finally we have Full Moon,
Yeah.
which is doing shit. Have you played there yet?
No, I have not gotten to play there yet.
It's a fun time.
So,
Yeah.
I've been-
Conway.
Yeah, I need to check it out because in the past, my previous experiences of Conway have been horrible.
Hmm.
What was that one venue?
Soundstage.
Yes.
Yeah.
That had the hole in the wall.
In the ceiling? Oh, you talking about to the right on the stage, the hole through the sheetrock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn. I
I
remember I got headbutted on that stage.
mean, it's just a hallway is all it was.
Oh, yeah. And,
It was like a venue only,
yeah.
which is strange.
I remember showing up to play, and the owner chick came up. She's like, I didn't know I was having a show today. I was
Yep.
like, God damn it.
Oh, that happened a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
Yeah. It was
It was that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
poorly managed.
Well, that runs deep. There's a
Yeah.
lot to
I
that.
think it was mostly run.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah. It was kind of like a shared space, if you will. Really.
Yeah.
Like it was owned and had an owner, but it was madness.
Yeah.
And then there was another place that opened up there for a hot second. I never got to go, but it didn't last long.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We played there.
I never got to play there.
The Gemini Ballroom.
Nope, that's not it. Good name for a venue, though.
Like, oh, I can't remember. But we played like that Central Arkansas Metal Fest they had there years ago. And it was really cool.
Loki Arts is gone. Fucking, there's so many that are just gone.
Yeah.
Bah humbug. We need more. We need a new one. We need a new 300 cap room.
Yeah.
We really do.
All ages.
Yep.
That's why I don't like
It's just hard to have a venue, though. Like, that's just a venue. You need it to be something else almost these days.
Yeah.
Because you can't make the fucking rent payments are goddamn unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, you know, ideally the thing would be for somebody that actually owns the land, just puts one on it.
Yeah.
And so.
But who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
hey, man. Hey.
Heathen House.
So. Yeah, that's true. But it's what? How far away is that?
It's about an hour north of here.
Well, that's not bad.
So
that's easier than I thought.
Yeah, I mean it's, you know, it's.
And he's on some serious land though, right?
200 acres.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and he wants to turn it into like a world. Like people are coming here from all over the fucking world, right?
Yeah, we already have people from all over the United States coming. So,
I mean,
trying to expand it out some more.
That's a hell of a goal.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
To have a real festival grounds is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, got campsites. Eventually we're going to put in showers.
Yeah, you're going to have to start having amenities and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because like, always have the porta potties, and we have, you know, always like food and drinks available.
Yeah.
And stuff, but trying to like really make it more professional.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
And
that's tough too.
Yeah, but we've got some potential sponsors, so
there you go.
It's gonna help a lot.
Sponsor dollars.
Yes.
Fucking grants are another good one.
Yeah.
You know, for like go to the city and be like, hey, you know, we're doing this thing. And they're like, no.
Well, the
look
community
scary
up there loves it because all the businesses like make bank.
Oh,
yeah. So,
okay.
So it's, I mean, like we talked to the local police, which is like the state troopers in that area.
Yeah, local police or state troopers.
Yeah,
there's no local police.
Yeah, there's no local police, but they're real cool. They're real cool with it.
Okay.
So
that's 2 wins.
Yeah, and so
go talk to the mayor.
Well, there really is no mayor.
God damn.
It's an unincorporated town.
The mayor's a dog. He's at the hardware store laying on the floor.
There really is like this little old hardware store up there.
Of course there is.
It's ran by like this old woman. Like, if you can't find it, she probably has it. And she does.
Mary, do you have a screw to a carburetor from a Studebaker 1930s model? I think I do.
Yeah, it's right over here.
Probably own that bitch with her husband their whole life, probably.
Yeah. One of those type places. So
I miss that shit, dude.
I love finding those
old hardware stores were the fucking best.
You could find anything, even dynamite,
dude, and screws by the loose screws.
Yeah.
Like, man, I only need 6 of these. Take it.
Yeah. They ain't gonna. I mean, like
now it's like $30. It's like I only need 6 screws. You buy a whole box.
Yeah. Well, these are special titanium, diamond encrusted. Go through anything.
Like finishing nails. Yeah. I had to buy like the longer old school finishing nails. I needed like a couple.
Yeah.
But I had to buy a whole box of them. I've had that box of finishing nails for fucking like 6 years. I think I've used them twice. Like,
I know.
And they were like expensive because they're not a common item. It's like, fuck, am I gonna do with these? I'm a
something out.
Tool hoarder because I'm in construction.
Yeah. I mean, I've got like all types of guitar parts and amp parts and stuff.
I'm getting that again, and I'm kind of like, I need to build a space like bad.
But I only do like smalls.
Do you have a jam room?
Yeah.
Is it in your house or out of your house?
In my house.
It's in your house.
Yeah, I converted my garage.
fuck, you got a garage. That's awesome.
I finally put an air conditioner in there this year because it got too goddamn hot.
Boo, pussy. Suffer, dude. I'm just kidding, dude.
It was like 120
now,
degrees.
Did you do window unit or did you run a duct like from your house?
I did. I have one of those portable ones. And I cut a hole
in the garage door. Or in the house.
I have a little bit of storage space in front of the garage door.
Oh, okay.
And so like I cut a hole through the van room wall, put it through there, and then just open up the garage a little bit while we're in there.
Okay.
And so the exhaust blows out and it pulls cool air in.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Works.
That's nice.
And in the wintertime, too, vans keep you warm, so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn it on and let the heat blow in.
Pretty much. I mean, but you know, like, I'll let my amp usually warm up for about an hour in the winter.
Minimum.
Yeah, and so between that, the other amps in the room, it's comfortable.
No doubt you're rocking tube amps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been considering switching to Kemper.
Oh no.
But I just can't bring myself to do it.
I can't do it, dude.
Because I'd want to run stereo through 2 4x12s.
Absolutely.
They'd have like, what's cooler than 2 4x12s? Let's just do 2 full stacks on each side.
That's right. Four of them. Duh. What's cooler than 2? 4.
Yeah.
If you got to ask yourself what it is, double it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so, I mean, I already have a full stack in the room, but I only use half stack live.
Oh,
so.
God forbid if I had a budget.
If I had a budget.
Oh, my God. It would be so stupid. Stupid. And I'm a big fan of the 2x12. Yeah. But I would just have like, I also like stereo pairing for stage volume for kids up front. Yeah. I think it's the way it should be, honestly. As far as like equal volume. Plus you have run less monitors, which means you get less feedback and shit. And it's like, I just like that version. Mm-hmm. But man, I would have, like what you're saying, just fucking amps everywhere.
Just a wall.
2 bass cabinets, because duh.
Yeah.
You're going to have Ampeg SVT8s on each side.
Yeah.
Each side of the drummer.
God.
If only. Man, should have got a real job.
I know, right? I should have done something with my life.
I should have been more. Fucking, what the fuck?
Jeez.
We got to get the Kurt cam, dude. That was fucking good.
Yeah. Should have been.
Oh, we still haven't tried out the microphone either, though. We're bad about.
This is why I get paid the big bucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is why Kurt actually gets paid. What? If only. I know.
Yeah, I know.
Someday, man.
Someday we'll all get there.
Or we'll die, in which case we don't need the money.
Yeah, I mean.
And we had a good time.
Well, if we die and our families still live on, they'll get the money.
I don't have kids.
Well, then.
The government's going to get it all.
Just write me in the will.
They'll just come and seize the land and be like, this is ours now.
I'll be that old, decrepit asshole that won't die. Just write me into your wills.
The problem is you have to leave it to someone. And, like, I think it'd be dope if you have, like, somebody who's in charge of what to do with it. And just, like, go find a homeless family and just hand them the keys and be like, here, like, you pick. You know, like, but I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's legal.
I mean, there's still, like, tax.
Yeah, there's like a whole other thing that you have to. You'd have to have like a bank.
Give a homeless family a house, they lose it because they can't pay the taxes.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker, Corey.
We're homeless again. We had a home for 8 days and the government came and took it all back. These sons of bitches.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my fault. He should have left the bank account with all the tax money in it.
Yeah.
Thank God right now there's not a lot out there where I live, but they're slowly creeping in. They're starting to build the big houses, and I'm like, these sons of bitches.
Yeah, they're
going to fuck up my property value. I don't want high property value because I'm never leaving.
That's what happened in my neighborhood. Like, they expanded. Of course, like, we all have, like, half-acre yards out there.
Yep, old school.
And they did a new addition, and my house value just keeps going up. Now they're building more out there because it's out in a rural area.
Your neighbors get pissed about you practicing?
I don't give a shit.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
They're
Rock
pretty
and roll.
cool. I mean, like, I don't, on weeknights, I don't play past 10.
Yeah, we do 9.
And
Yeah.
so that's about usual for us. But,
Yeah.
you know, on weekends, sometimes might go to like midnight. But
Midnight?
no.
Damn.
But I have a school teacher that lives right next door to me. There's a Vietnam vet on the other side of me.
Oh, you know he hates it. For sure.
He
Unless
can't.
he's deaf.
He can't hear it
I
inside
was
his
going to
house.
say, there you go.
The only way any of them can hear it,
Feel
is
it.
in their yard. No, they can't even feel it because, like, years ago when I had much louder equipment in there, there was a couple that had a toddler,
Mm-hmm.
and they claimed that the windows and everything was rattling and waking up their kid. Sheriff came out there, nothing happened, and like they were lying is what they were doing. 'cause
Sure.
they didn't
They
like
just didn't
all
wanna
this
hear it
black
on there.
metal hooligans out there, and
Yeah,
they moved and didn't really have any problems since.
There was an old woman that lived across the street from ours, and I know, like, you could hear it, but, like, if I went in my house, which is 18 feet from the door of the shed that we practiced in,
Mm-hmm.
you could hear it, but it was like, and
Yeah.
hers was like behind it. She had a brick house, which is much better. All this shit. I was like, dude, and she's 80. Like, you can't fucking hear it. You're so full of shit.
You can't hear shit to begin with.
You fucking lying bitch. And the cops would come. They came so much, they told her that if we come again, we're writing you the ticket. But what, in a ironic as fuck, her grandson that lived next door would had this crazy ass stereo and would literally rattle windows.
Yeah.
The craziest fucking dude. I've never heard a radio that loud in my life. Just thump.
Oh man, one of those.
And just across the neighborhood. That was fine though. It's like, you hypocrite
Yeah,
bitch.
there was a person that did that.
Remember when a
down.
big stereo was like the fucking thing?
Yeah, and now it's
Open
like,
the windows.
Yeah, because I mean, I had a huge component system back in the day.
Component system. There you
Yeah.
go. BJ dropping fucking terms
Yeah,
that are forgotten.
I had like a real nice Pioneer receiver.
Hell
I had
yeah.
a Kenwood tape deck.
Yeah, you did.
And then
Fucking Technics turntable.
no,
No?
it was past the turntable time.
Oh, okay.
But I had a 100-disc CD changer.
There you go, dude.
I-
Fuck.
A fucking
The
relic.
carousel one with the
Yeah,
spin around.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. Like this fucking tall.
You put that sucker on shuffle, you'd be playing for days.
And shuffle was like a solid 30 seconds.
Yeah. It's like,
And you could hear the thing
Yeah.
operating.
You can hear, it's like a damn pinball machine go.
It's like a song and then a break. And then
Yeah.
a song and then a
And a
break.
And so, but yeah, I had that, and I think it was like 1,000 watts.
Holy fuck.
Well, you have to remember, I used to have like big parties, so.
No, that's true. And outside too, so you
Yeah.
gotta really project.
So
that
I was
shit.
that asshole
Uh-huh.
sometimes. And
I mean, I'm all for making loud noise. That's why I don't call the cops for nothing. Shooting
yeah.
guns, blaring stereos, because I want the same. Like, I want to reciprocate.
Yeah.
You know. Listen. I don't call on you. You don't call on me. We're all out here fucking around. That's why we live out here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what are we doing? Go to the city.
yeah, I mean,
We want peace and quiet. Fuck that shit.
I mean, usually like any other day, unless somebody's doing something, you can hear a needle drop in that neighborhood.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, just nobody does anything.
It's just like it pans. It's just like opens up on a neighborhood. It's just real birds are chirping. And you just
Yeah.
hear, wow, just dive bombs. Just BJ fucking. Ah, it's 10:30 at night. God damn it!
I did drag my hashtag out onto the porch one time because there's these assholes down the street, and they kept shooting off fireworks and just blaring like some shit music, like Kid Rock. And so I went outside and I started playing. It was a Slayer. Yeah.
Raining blood.
No, I did South of Heaven.
Okay.
So, but that's when I had my Mesa Boogie full stack.
Ooh. God damn.
Yeah, and I dined that motherfucker out.
Well, that's fucking money there.
Yeah.
A full stack. Woo.
Well, that was back in the 90s because it was the 2-channel. It was
the
like
good one, the dual rec.
It was a 94 F revision, and I remember I went to Strings and Things in Memphis back when they were still around.
Yeah,
and
Strings and Things. Holy
Mesa
shit!
had just released a new 3-channel one, and so they had this one. A guy traded in for a new 3-channel. I got that stack for $900.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
a full stack?
Half stack.
Half stack. Okay.
I had a cab later, so
still, man, I mean, the cabs alone were like $1,500.
Yeah, because it was the old model, and
still, that's amazing.
But yeah, I mean, you used to find deals like that all the time.
$900.
And I still say to this day, the 3-channel Mesa Boogie sucks ass.
It's the worst.
I mean, if I spend that kind of money on an amp, I have to do all these mods and
all the mods. The tone is ass. The distortion on it was shit.
Yeah, I mean, if I buy a $3,000 amp and then I have to spend like $300 or $400 on pedals to make it sound good,
tubes, yeah, fucking
no. I'm gonna sell it to the next kid down the street.
Dude, those things were a flop from day one.
Yeah,
you'd never hear anybody mention that amp.
No, and they still make it.
I know. That's like the Marshall. What was it, 2000?
Oh, the JCM 2000. Fucking turd. I had one. I had it for a week, and the power transformer just melted.
I'm not surprised.
Well, you know what they do?
I played through one. I unplugged it immediately. I was like, that's not for me.
Yeah. Well, like Marshall, they just they don't have a set part supplier.
Right.
And so you might get some that are built really good and sound amazing. And then a few months later, you get the same amp. It sounds like complete ass.
Yeah.
So
I like the 800 and the 900.
Yeah.
And then the 2000 was just like, I guess we're done here. And you haven't, dude, since then, who the fuck has bought a Marshall anything?
I mean,
the classic cabinets, but
yeah,
you're just buying it for the greenbacks anyway.
Yeah. Really, that's, I mean, you can't beat a Marshall 1960B.
No, it's so good.
Yeah. So
tone for days.
Yes. But like live, you'll see people using like all these really fancy $2,000 or $3,000 cabs.
You don't need it.
No.
No.
But in the studio, they gotta beat the fuck Marshall.
I mean, they're broke in, you know, like it's really because that's God.
It's like right now I have an EVH 5153.
Those are the EVHs have grown in popularity quite a bit.
Well, see, I have the EL34 version.
Oh, nice.
Because I like it to have more punch.
Yep.
And I'm running it through, well, in the rehearsal room, I've got a vintage crate cab with V30s in it.
You got the Blue Voodoo?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then I've got the matching 2x15 cab on bottom.
Back when, that's like the one thing Crate made that was just,
yeah.
The clean tone on that Blue Voodoo head is unbeatable, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
the distortion was
shit.
I mean, pure ass, but
I mean, great pedal platform. Buy them cheap.
That's true. I mean, my GFX8 was my first,
yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. I mean, I had, what was it, DSP 120?
Yeah.
It's my first half stack.
You got the with the Digitech, dude, the all-in-one fucking. Got the wah pedal built in that was always too fucking loose and would like just sink on its own merit.
Yeah. Or like back in the 90s, I had a crate and I had like the rack mount effects and had the big control board with the pedal and all that stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass.
What was their other brand? Was it GFX? They had the bigger brand. It was like the small, and then they branched out into like the heads where that was my first full stack. GX maybe is what it was, 100 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I had a full stack of that. Baker actually still has one of the cabs from it.
Yeah, I need to go. I'm not sure what all cabs he has tucked away, and
who knows? This is here, this is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of my stuff I either like I don't hang on to stuff. So
I didn't, and now I'm starting to again, and I'm kind of like, damn, should I sell some of this stuff? Like, should I get rid of some of it? But I don't like selling shit, so I typically just give it away.
Yeah, I mean, like.
But I kind of like all the shit I have right now, but I have too much.
Yeah, it's a tough battle.
It is.
You have to pick and choose. So, I mean, like.
And I want another drum set, which is a problem.
Yeah, drums are a room taker.
Room taker upper and fucking the most expensive shit.
I know, because my son's a drummer. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you know.
It's like, I could have bought 2 new guitars.
Like, you better go work at Burger King, boy. What the fuck? Supplemental drum income.
Yeah. I don't care what you do something. Shit. It's kill it. My savings is gone.
Hey, man, fucking Target starts like $13 an hour now. It's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I think Bucky's also starts at like fucking $15 an hour. So maybe when Bucky's opens up.
No, we're not going to drive all the way down
Get
there.
him a brisket job, man. He can be a brisket boy.
I'm sure he would.
You get that fucking brisket drum? Brisket bought these drums. There ain't nothing more hell yeah than that, brother.
Brisket.
Powered by brisket.
Brisket and breakfast burritos.
You got to get the brisket beat down, son.
Brisket
hell
beat
yeah.
down. That sounds like that would be like an awesome festival. Like have brisket.
The brisket beat down.
And then have metal.
Just metal bands and a fucking couple of smokers.
Yeah. Who's going to win the brisket beat down today?
Got a wrestling match in the back, a death match going on.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
People start booing, throwing brisket at the wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's like
a little dirt on it.
Like, look at you get out of shape now. Not so buff, are you, motherfucker?
Maylene has to play that. We got to talk to the Heathen House guy. What's his name? Jeff? His name's Heath?
Yes.
Fuck. Heath from Heath. So is it Heathen House?
Yes.
Heath?
Well, like, he just, like, added an E and an N to his name. Instead of calling it Heath's House, Heathen House.
Heathen House. I think I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong. Heathen. But like heathen, like a bad kid. Like you damn dirty heathens.
Yeah.
Like an old school term.
Yeah.
It's that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about it too much. That's what's fucking going on right now.
You're overthinking it.
Anyway, call Heath. Brisket beat down. Got to do it. Wrestling, metal, brisket.
We could probably make that happen.
Do it. Hell yeah.
Like, God damn it. Coming up with new festival ideas.
Yeah, dude. Get the fucking... Come on, dude. Get BJ's ass out there cook. He dude can cook up a fucking storm. He's got a big-ass smoker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But...
Like the size of a fucking truck.
I know. It's funny, like, because when me and him get together, it's like 2 BJ's in one spot. And, like, we have to be careful because we might tear a hole in the space-time fabric. It's like...
And he loves metal.
Yeah.
And he loves cooking.
And, you know, he has a beard.
Just created a new festival. He does love beer. I love beer, too.
Yeah.
Hate it. I hate that I've been drinking so much of it. I wake up some mornings and I'm like, you know, like back here, I'm just like, oh, man. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm fucking 40, dog. Like, I should not be doing this. Hangovers are real as fuck now.
Oh, yeah. They just get worse.
Yeah. Well, it used to be non-existent. Didn't get them. Then it was like, I feel kind of body tired today.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm annihilated.
Yeah, it's like it takes everything you have just to get out of bed to go piss.
Yeah. And then when you're up and you're like, should I lay back down or should I start my day? Because if I lay back down, I feel like the day's gone.
Yeah, because you're going to sleep the rest of the day.
You're going to sleep the rest of the day.
I'm like, boom. Out.
Aging is fun.
But yeah, it's
Y'all got any shows coming up?
not until
Y'all playing?
January.
Yeah, we're not playing the rest of the year either.
Because we're writing new material, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gonna do a record or an EP?
Talking about doing an EP. And
EPs are the way to go now.
Talking about maybe doing a split on a vinyl.
Oh, okay.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like a label mate?
Or
Or just some random...
I don't know. We haven't really talked about it too much.
Yeah.
It's just an idea we threw out there. So
Yeah.
if we're gonna do it, we probably need to get on it.
You know, it's my biggest issue, just getting on it.
Yeah.
It's like I was gonna do it and then I didn't because I was doing other shit. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I stay pretty busy, so I'm like, hey guys, it'd be cool if one of you could take over this task.
Not how it works, though, is it, BJ?
No.
No. I could talk for days about that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a 15-hour drive. Everybody's like,
Oops, I'm asleep now. Well, I want to drive anyway. If I'm going to die in a car, I want it to be my own fucking fault.
yeah.
That's like one of the most terrifying ways to go, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad accidents.
I've watched a couple happen right in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, holy fucking shit.
It's like, this ain't got shit on Face. I mean, like, Faces of Death that didn't have shit on this accident, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of stuff is like, what?
I watched a car straight disappear one time. I was like, oh, my fucking God.
Oh, vaporized?
On the Arkansas River Bridge.
Yeah.
Just fucking, God damn.
I saw a car get crushed by an 18-wheeler that had jackknifed.
Oh.
And
Like flipped over on it or like drove over it?
the trailer caught up and ran over the car.
Holy shit.
And then it just folded.
Oh my God, like a nutcracker?
Yeah.
God
And
damn.
I remember like an arm hitting the freeway. Just an arm.
Ugh.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and smoke a shit ton of weed now.
Yeah.
I need to recover from that.
Dude, what the fuck is that noise?
I think somebody.
Is it okay? That's what
Sounds like a leaf blower.
Okay.
Or somebody.
Yeah, at first I thought it was in the house, so I was like, okay, that makes more sense. That's what I thought it was, like a blender or something. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know, man. It's the government.
It's the
government!
It's in my fucking brain! I just start smashing my head against the table. The fuck?
We are at 2 hours though.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
I guess we should probably.
Yeah, definitely. Plug your shit. Plug your band. Plug your dates. What do y'all have next?
Well, next, I mean, I don't have anything local yet. So,
Okay.
but we're working on a new album.
Cool.
We have like
Y'all on
course.
Instagram, Facebook, shit like that?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Y'all got a YouTube. Cool.
Yeah.
Is it all Pantheon?
Yeah.
Or is it
yeah.
like Pantheon AR? Or is it
Oh, it's Pantheon LR.
LR? Okay.
Yeah, Little Rock. So, yeah, we did. We did the video with Paul McGuire
Turned out great.
of Scenery Films.
Was that at Heathen House too?
Yeah.
There you go.
We only had dude for one day because he was driving cross country, and it was 120
happen.
degrees that day.
Hey, I feel you. We filmed at 118 in a fucking tiny little hot box of a car
Oh yeah,
and filmed it on our phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I saw, Jared Ives.
Yeah.
The census video he did where they're like in that still. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The things we do for
The
arts.
things, yeah.
Yeah. So
The-
Pantheon LR, is that across the board?
Yeah.
Same thing everywhere?
Yeah, I
Cool.
just had to do it, and either that or change the name, which I don't
Nah.
know. We could still change the name.
Nah, Pantheon's a good name.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
So I mean, we beat out the other ones. So
Yeah. All you have to do is get bigger than the other ones first.
yeah,
And then fuck them.
yeah. It's like
Everything's a band name, so whatever you pick, just pick it, run with it, and pray to God you win.
yeah. I mean, well, we could do like Mayhem did. They put like real tiny lettering. The black metal band Mayhem,
Right.
but the true.
Or Norma Jean is the almighty Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Because of,
So I mean, there's ways you can do it, but if you can, be all original.
Good fucking luck. What's your name? Gleep Glorp. Why? Because everything else was taken.
Well, that's why you have some of the names that you have
Right.
now for bands. It's like, I mean, I can't even think of anything crazy, but I'm like,
They're just gonna start getting into sentence-long band names. What's your band name? The Machine That Ate Becky.
yeah. Well, it's like the second Fallen Empire album, Through the Blackened Gates of Immortal Hell.
Yeah. You
It-
think that's taken? No, there's no way in hell that's taken.
Yeah. So,
Well, thanks for coming on, dude.
thanks for having me.
Absolutely, anytime. Crashcast Pod, Twitter's Crashcast Pod 1. I highly doubt that's even still a thing. Anyway, it is? Well, it's still a thing.
Is it Twitter or is it X?
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's fucking Twitter.
I
Who
don't even
cares?
know. I don't...
Twitter exit. Dog. Patreon. It's Crashcast. And then go to Bitterfest. It's coming up. Good friends are playing it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I could name off the bands, but it's goddamn
December-
all of them. I think it's December 12th? 8th and 9th? December 8th and 9th,
Yeah.
Rev Room. Do the weekend pass. It helps out more.
Yeah, you'll save money.
You'll save money, and I think it looks better for the band if you're there both days. You know, it's a better crowd. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go to the fest, go for the whole fest.
you might, like, what's a one day, man? You're ruining
Yeah.
your time. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Peace. Fuck yeah, dude. That 2 hours flew by.